Data team partners Dylan Brown and Spencer Humphrey join us to break down a few of tonight's big races.
Yeah, we've been going on hours now following this, and it was just before the 10 o'clock show. Maisie came out as the winner, as you've seen. So we're going to focus on the governor's race. I got Spencer with me, specifically endorsements. Mike Maisie had the Trump
Yep.
endorsement. I mentioned this earlier. The Trump endorsement will push people ahead, but looking at the numbers, I think Maisie with that Trump endorsement should have had way more than what he ended up
Yep.
having. Drummond, and we mentioned this a bit, the Cattlemen's Association with the whole subject of beef. They had Drummond endorsement earlier. They slipped away from that. They did not endorse Mike Maisie in this. Just want to put that out there. And then Munson, I'm going to make a statement from Munson when it comes to the governor race. She said, tonight, Republicans nominated a candidate who has taken the most extreme positions and has a plan that leaves everyday Oklahomans behind. I look forward to earning the vote of every Oklahoman over the next 70 days because in November, it's going to be Munson versus Maisie in that race, right, Spencer?
And then I want to make a point on that because earlier on the breakdown at 6:30, Kevin Ogle asked me, who do you think Cindy Munson would rather face off against in November, Gentner Drummond or Mike Maisie? And I will tell you that I have seen a poll that hasn't been made public, but a poll that was put out by a pollster who I will say got tonight's results right. This poll has shown that if it were Drummond versus Munson, Drummond would win by several points. If it were Maisie versus Drummond, or Maisie, versus Munson, Munson would win by 5 points.
Interesting.
Now, the pollster didn't put a lot of weight on that because this is pre all the money being injected into everything and a lot of other factors. But
it's like this when it comes to, Maisie, Munson.
Yeah.
And
take a look at how split the Republican voters were tonight on governor.
Yeah.
The split 8 years ago when it was Kevin Stitt versus Mick Cornett was nearly 10-point difference between the two. Here, I mean, you're talking to nail biter, 2,000 vote difference. So very split party on this.
Yeah, and so this whole map thing that we've been doing, we're going to be doing it for the November election as well, but it's extremely interesting. It was Oklahoma County, Tulsa County, what up until like 9:43 maybe. I mean, that was literally when Drummond came out to concede the race, and we just kept looking Oklahoma County, Tulsa County. And then if you look at the map on your screen, Spencer pointed this out too, is you can see it almost sliced in half, just cut corner to corner. Talk about that. Why is that? Why do you think it is?
I mean, look, so clearly the race for Maisie, you could argue, was won in these rural southeast counties, because if you were to click on Tulsa and Oklahoma County, they both went to Drummond. So our two most populous counties went to Drummond, but that wasn't enough to get him over the edge. So it was these rural southeast Oklahoma counties that went for Maisie in large numbers that really got him over the edge there. But look at the rural northwest counties. What is that?
How many?
That's the plains. That's cattle country. And that's where a lot of cattle ranchers are maybe not so happy with the way things are going under President Trump right now. And maybe even though they're Republicans, they're hearing that Trump endorsed Maisie, but maybe they're not happy with Trump right now. And that's showing itself here tonight.
Yeah, and the Cattlemen's Association did not endorse Maisie. We were waiting to see what happened. I think Mecca did a whole story Monday about the beef and now the Trump situation. But
real quick, let's hit on some of these other races.
Yeah, superintendent.
State Superintendent Robert Franklin blowing James Taylor out of the park here. Oh, well, that's Dewey County, excuse me. So let's go to statewide totals.
There you go.
Still sizable lead
34,000 almost.
Yeah.
Labor?
Let's go to labor here. Kevin West beating John Pfeiffer. Kevin West had a lot more name recognition here. Bob Sullivan beating the candidate endorsed by current insurance commissioner. So really, we're seeing kind of an upset there, you might say, at least. Nikila Jasmine Thomas winning in the Democratic runoff for Oklahoma Senate.
And 844?
Big blowout there. Huge, decisive blowout.
That was 15 minutes, I think, after we
started. That was a quick one to be called. And then over here on 846, that one passes.
Yeah, that was a yes. Okay.
Anyway, that's what's shaping up for November. It's looking like could be an interesting governor's race. You still got to give the edge to Maisie. We're a red state,
but the next 70 days, what are we seeing? We're going to see Munson, Maisie, Munson maybe hitting doors, going out to the areas that didn't end up, that she needs to really try to get as many Republican votes for as possible.
If I'm Munson, I'm hitting up all those red counties there that voted for Drummond. Because
and then what does Maisie have to work on? Because you look at that, he got, as you said down there, He's gonna have
Yeah.
to make. I mean,
He
Oklahoma County and Tulsa County, but like,
Macy's just got to make sure his base still turns out. I
yeah,
mean, he didn't have to make up for anywhere. I mean, he's got the
he's got
upper
a lot.
hand in this, so he's just got to make sure his base turns out. But Munson is, and same thing with the cities. She's going to really try to. I think she'll target the cities and she'll target those northwestern counties.
Yeah, and we said, I mean, it's all about the national eye was on
Yep.
this race right here was, does the Trump endorsement, Trump administration, the endorsement, does it make a difference? A lot of fails have happened with
I
Trump
mean,
endorsements. Maisie was a Trump endorsement. People were watching this, and again, we would have expected, and we would have, I would understand, pollsters would have probably thought that Maisie would have had the bigger lead with the Trump endorsement.
yeah,
It came down to the wire. Maisie ends up winning. It's going to be interesting
gonna be
come
very
November.
interesting. But we'll toss it back to everybody in the studio. This
That's
has
right.
been quite a long night.
It has.
All right, Spencer Dillon, thank